Hello and welcome to episode 67, got the number right this week, of the Buxton Barrow Man. And speaking of last week, I spoke of something quite negative that's going to be happening to Buxton. So this week, I thought we'd talk about some positive changes that are happening right now in the town. Starting off outside the Crescent, something small, something you may have never even noticed before, but there are two street lamps that flank either side of the pump house. Over the winter, this one in particular was practically destroyed by the weather, and so about a week ago Derbyshire County Council came along and replaced the lighting structures, the bits at the top, not the posts, and I must say I'm rather impressed with how quick it was all sorted. And here's our next positive. As some of you already know, I am the driver of the miniature railway in the Pavilion Gardens, and currently I'm out of a job. I didn't say it was positive for everybody, but that is because the lovely people at Peak Craft are refurbishing my bridge, after the pedestrian side has had a hole in it for over 2 years. They're doing a fantastic job, using far higher quality timber than what was used previously, far more attachment points per timber to the metal structure, and these timbers have a groove cut into them ready for grit non-slip strips to be placed flush to the wood, so no more tripping up, because they used to be quite a hazard. And before we move on, the railway and my side of the bridge will be closed till at least the 21st of March, so we should be open in time for Easter. Also in the gardens, a few trees have been planted about the place, which is great to see. And our next stop is up in Harper. Walking towards the new Aldi in the housing estate of Foxlow Fields, you come across this. The pavement just ends. And so, you have to cross the road here, which isn't too bad to cross, but also you have to cross again later up. Which isn't particularly nice for pedestrians to navigate at all. And so quite a lot of people just didn't bother with all that and they preferred to trek through all the mud. As you can see, that has all now changed, as the council has finally paved this section. It's only 200 metres long, but it does connect this new estate and Aldi up to the old estate. You do have to nip into the estate and back out if you want to go further into Buxton, but it's far better than what we had, and to me, this is a really positive change. So now, using the new footpath, we're going to slowly make our way back towards the other side of town, towards Ashwood. And here we are in Ashwood Park. The High Peak Borough Council themselves have stated for quite some time that this park is underutilised, and when you look back at its rich history and how beautiful this park once was, you can see why they've given it this label. Investment, or lack thereof, is certainly one of the reasons why Ashwood has lost its appeal over the years, and so the council are finally investing a little bit into Ashwood to bring people back here. This bridge, around 2/3 of the way down the park towards Morrison's, has been closed for as long as I can remember, and for at least 18 years going off Google Maps. And recently Alliance Environmental have been down and cleared the path and cleared it all up. Maybe to reinstate it, although it doesn't appear to have been announced if that is the case. What has been announced is a new fitness area coming to a part of the park's old mugger. The tennis court will remain, along with one side of the basketball court. The other half of the basketball court will become the brand new fitness area, and hopefully once finished in roughly 5 weeks from now, it will be well utilised and bring people back into Ashwood a little more. Of course, Ashwood could use loads of other bits and bobs before it could even come close to our other parks in Buxton, but it's great to see the investment. And there's also new trees planted here as well. And I do believe that we are seeing more investments like this across the High Peak as a parting gift from the council before it's reorganised in early 2028, as we should be under a unitary council for Derbyshire by then. And as soon as we know more, I think a video will be on the way for that. Of course, that isn't nearly all the positive things that are happening in Buxton right now. I mean, a few weeks back we had an art exposition in Grinlow Woods. There's this lovely project called Made in Buxton with workshops and talks in the pump room. And of course many more. I mean, even the sun came out today for the first time in months. That's a positive. But that's pretty much it from this episode. Of course, if you've got any opinions on the fitness area or any other new changes around Buxton, leave them down below. I'd love to hear them. Thank you very much for watching. A huge thank you to all my supporters on Ko-fi, and until next time, ta-ra.